I think letting Faf go was a massive mistake. He still has at least two really good years of cricket left in him.
Mumbai, Chennai, I don't think this year is gonna qualify.
Chances of Mumbai is very bright.
मेरे को तो लग रहा है कि भाई KKR if they continue in this form ना top 4 तो लग रहा है हो जाएगा.
I always say this fantasy SBK is exactly like IPL, where anybody can beat anybody. On that day, anyone can win.
Hello and welcome to Sabse Bada Khiladi, where it is all about you, the cricket fans. 8 cricket fans, 70 से भी ज़्यादा fantasy games and one title to play for. Sabse Bada Khiladi. Now, what more can a cricket fan ask for from the Indian T20 League of 2022? अगर आप भी हमारे साथ खेलना चाहते हैं, हमारे साथ जुड़ना चाहते हैं, फैंटेसी क्रिकेट खेलना चाहते हैं, then all you need to do is log on to sbk.crickbattle.com. आइए अपनी फैंटेसी टीम बनाइए and play along with us सबसे बड़ा खिलाड़ी for free. The Indian T20 League 2022 has been off to a flying start. Like, let me remind you that this season is going to be different than all the seasons you have witnessed before. क्यों? Well, thanks to the mega auction जो कुछ ही हफ्तों पहले हुआ है. मतलब सारी टीम्स का पूरा मेकअप ही बदल दिया है. और तो और 2 नई टीम्स भी ऐड हुई है, लखनऊ जायंट्स एंड गुजरात टाइटंस. लेकिन एक आम क्रिकेट फैन की तरह मेरे दिमाग में एक ही सवाल कब से घूम रहा है कि भैया ये टीम सारी सफल हो गई है तो इस साल का T20 टूर्नामेंट जीतेगा कौन है? And I would love to know, इस साल कप नंबड़े?
No.
No? तुम बोल रहे हो no? Now, why is that so? Where is that coming from?
I think RCB was a great shout last time. What's going to be interesting this time is Virat Kohli playing without any captaincy fear, without any pressure, no walking out to the middle. I think he's going to be free to express himself. This time I think I'm going to back a new team. I think Lucknow is looking really good. I don't think anybody will talk much about the new teams, but they've built a very good team composition. I like the team that they've come up with, and depends on KL Rahul if how much he can carry them forward. But I actually really like the way Lucknow has made their team.
The two teams I think are, one is Rajasthan and the other one is Lucknow. This is because Rajasthan has covered all their batting bases, from top 3 Indian batters to power hitters in the middle order, and 2 good number 1 all-rounders in form of Jason Holder and one another, and they have best spin duo like Ravichandran Ashwin and Yuzvendra Chahal.
Allah bol.
Halla ball, absolutely. What a wonderful team we have got this time. With the likes of Devdutt Padikkal, Ashwin back in the team.
आप रहते हो दिल्ली में, सपोर्ट करते हो कोलकाता को. ये इक्वेशन कभी समझ नहीं आया, लेकिन आपका इस बार कोलकाता के बारे में क्या कहना है? अय्यर लगाएगा नैया पार?
It looks like कि उनका on paper it is not the strongest team, does not have the biggest superstars. But if you see yesterday's match, आराम से जीत गए वो. At no point was Chennai in the game actually. अगर आप देखो, since the very first over जब उमेश यादव ने वो ऋतुराज को आउट किया, I just knew it. आज तो KKR एकदम फाड़ने वाली है CSK को. That is exactly what happened. मेरे को तो लग रहा है कि भाई KKR if they continue in this form ना top 4 तो लग रहा है हो जाएगा.
I think RCB is a very good contender this time. With Faf coming in the team and they've got Maxwell, Kohli, if this trio fires, then there's no stopping.
I don't know why people think RCB is strong, because I still find the same issues that I find every year with RCB. Middle order कहाँ है आपका? मतलब Indian batsman middle order कहाँ है?
There will be a new first-time champion this year. Is what my gut is. We'll see a new champion who will be winning. And I want to bet on Delhi winning it this year because they have a team that's T20 ready. They have a team that was the 2015-2016 West Indies kind of a unit. Everybody is a hitter. Like, the only conversation that they'll have in their huddle is you hit 2 sixes, I hit 4 sixes, and that's the score.
Lucknow, Rajasthan, Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, I don't think this year is gonna qualify.
That's an interesting point. In fact, I've been reading lot of columns और मुझे यही मतलब मोटा-मोटी जो ओपिनियन लिख के आ रहा है वो यही आ रहा है कि Mumbai and CSK might not even make it to top 4 this year.
I think 14 crores for Deepak Chahar was a joke, absolute joke. And you leave someone like Faf, who goes and your biggest, down south, Bangalore is our biggest competition, right? Kaveri River, all of that. And then you go and sell him to Bangalore, and then Bangalore make him captain. That's like salt in the wounds, yeah. Chennai players, Chennai fans, I think letting Faf go was a massive mistake. He still has at least two really, really good years of cricket left in him. And he carried us through to the tournament last year in terms of pure batting. I think it's going to be a repeat of 2020 for Chennai. They're going to have a bad season.
So as a batting unit, I don't think Mumbai को ज़्यादा hurt हुआ है. उनको hurt हुआ है सिर्फ बोल्ट की वजह से. तो वैसे बैलेंसिंग उन्होंने की है टीम की. अब वही देखना है कि एग्जीक्यूशन वो उस बैलेंस जो उन्होंने बनाया वो कर पाते हैं या नहीं. पर I should not doubt the quality of captaincy of Rohit Sharma. So he will definitely execute whatever he is having the resources. Chances of Mumbai is very bright.
To listen to this complete uncut conversation, you can log on to our podcast, the details of which are given below. तो ये तो था bird's eye view of the Indian T20 League 2022. लेकिन जैसा कि आप सब जानते हैं, सबसे बड़ा खिलाड़ी is about two things: fans and fantasy. तो आइए पूछते हैं अपने खिलाड़ियों से और जानते हैं what will be their strategies to win the title of सबसे बड़ा खिलाड़ी season 4. आनंद, वर्ल्ड कप का वॉर आपकी जेब में है, क्राउन आपके सर पे है. Would you like to repeat the performance?
Definitely, but I think it's a lot different this time.
हर्षल पटेल जो सीजन में 30 विकेट ले रहा है, उसे जब मैं लेता हूँ तो उसी मैच में वो विकेट नहीं ले रहा, तो उसमें मेरी गलती नहीं है यार.
मुझे प्रतीक जी से पहले पूछना पड़ेगा कि आप कैप्टन किसको बना रहे हो, तो मैं डेफिनेटली उसको तो कैप्टन नहीं बता रहा. तो स्ट्रेटेजी सिंपल है. स्ट्रेटेजी ये रहेगा कि क्वालिटी प्लेयर पर ही मैं बैंक करूंगा. एक हाथ प्लेयर शायद ऐसा होगा जो मेरा, जो बोलते हैं ना मल्टी बैगर जिसको बोलते हैं स्टॉक मार्केट में, जो बहुत सस्ता होता है, 5-6 रुपए का स्टॉक होता है और अचानक वो स्टॉक एक महीने में 50 रुपए चला जाता है. वैसा एक हाथ प्लेयर कल मैंने लिया था, लेकिन उसका कुछ हुआ नहीं. कल मैंने तुषार देशपांडे लिया था एक पेनी स्टॉक, लेकिन वो चला नहीं, वो पेनी स्टॉक ही रहा. तो वैसा एक हाथ प्लेयर टीम में रहेगा मेरे, और बाकी tried and tested players से ही मैं खेलूंगा.
Like Pratik, my strategy has always been tried and tested players first, and I tend to go a bit more aggressive up top. So I try to use a lot of my subs trades initially, and then by then we know who's in form, who's not in form, and then we kind of only pick the tried and tested players who can carry you through.
उदय जी, आपकी खुद की स्ट्रेटेजी के बारे में बात करते हैं. सेकंड सीजन में you went on to win the title, लेकिन आप हमेशा बोलते रहे कि तुक्के चल रहे हैं सर, तुक्के चल रहे हैं. But there was definitely a strategy behind that. So what is it going to be this time around?
I think I need to study a bit. अभी 2-3 दिन I think बहुत जरा पढ़ना पड़ेगा, देखना पड़ेगा कौन-कौन प्लेयर्स है, क्या कर रहे हैं, क्या नहीं है, रूल्स एक बार देखने पड़ेंगे, and then I will start formulating my team in a better manner.
All experimentation, permutation, combinations you will have to do in the start of the league, basically. And now that there are 10 teams, that means there are even more players to pick from.
केवल तुम हमारे यहाँ के हर्षद मेहता हो, जैसा मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ, तो इस बार का मार्केट कैसा लग रहा है आपको? इस सीजन में क्या गर्म होने वाला है, क्या नहीं, and what is your strategy?
The law of return says that one of them will probably, give you really good returns on a consistent basis because they'll have a good season. तो उस हिसाब से तो I'm going to be backing one or two of these players in each and every game, and the rest depends on a lot of factors कि कौन सा दिन किसका दिन चल गया.
अभी ये तो इकोनॉमिक्स और लॉ ऑफ एवरेजेस वगैरह की, स्टैटिस्टिक्स वगैरह की बात कर ली. आप टैरो एरो में भी बिलीव करते हो क्या?
नहीं, पर आई थिंक करना चाहिए मुझे.
Maybe it might help you.
उमेश यादव के बाद करना चाहिए. आई थिंक मेरा सही.
Yeah, I know. मतलब.
So I think you have to put in your best efforts in the first, let's say 7 to 8 games. ताकि वो एक बार वो लैग बिल्ड हो गया टेबल पे, then it will be very difficult to kind of surpass that.
With the stickiness in Indian summer, it's going to be a lot of wickets in the first half of the season, and that's where my focus is. You take a lot of bowling all-rounders, probably build up that way. But number one point is I'm going to use my budget much better, and this time I'm going to give Jamin a run for his money on trade utilization. So that's the kind of thought process and strategy I'm entering with.
Great. के मामले में तो कंजूस है जयमिन, तो हम जानना चाहेंगे कि जयमिन अपनी स्ट्रैटेजी को बदलने वाला है इस साल के सीजन में, या फिर वही ओल्ड इज गोल्ड, ट्रेड्स बचाओ और फिर देखा जाएगा आगे क्या होगा.
Certain changes, yeah, I'm gonna make it, like using more number of trades and not take it to the last 10 matches. So that's the change you wanna see this time. And the rest, I have the tendency to pick different players every time, out of the box players. So that's gonna be one of the change also every time, and make them captain or vice captain. And if it works out, yeah, I outscore everyone and then make it to the top
Nice.
2, top 3.
I think the wounded Tigers will come back into play. I think everyone who kind of missed out last couple of years, they are going to come back really strong.
I'm on 7th position और फर्स्ट पोजीशन के 700 पॉइंट्स है, मेरे आई थिंक 250 या 237 ऐसे कुछ पॉइंट्स है, तो 300-400 का डिफरेंस आ गया, तो प्रेशर तो बिल्डअप हो गया है फर्स्ट मैच में.
I always say this fantasy SBK is exactly like IPL, where anybody can beat anybody on that day. Anyone can win, so there's no looking out for one or two people in particular. I think everyone's here because they are really good at fantasy cricket and they have clear strategies and how they want to do it.
तो ये तो थे हमारे खिलाड़ी, and they seem to have made a reasonable start with a couple of matches of this year's T20 league. आइए देखते हैं scoreboard to find out कौन सा खिलाड़ी किस पोजीशन पे जा बैठा है. अभी तो सीजन बस शुरू हुआ है और बहुत मजा आने वाला है. Yes guys, और अगर आपने अभी भी अपनी फैंटेसी टीम नहीं बनाई है, then you all need to do is log on to sbk.crickbattle.com और हमारे साथ खेलिए सबसे बड़ा खिलाड़ी फॉर फ्री. अभी कुछ देर पहले ही हम बात कर रहे थे कि कैसे कुछ एक्सपर्ट्स कह रहे हैं कि मुंबई इंडियंस will not even make it to the top 4 this year. Well, it doesn't really matter to us. What really matters is what you fans are really thinking, and we would love to hear it from you in the comments below. And by doing that, you will not only express your opinion, but also get a chance to feature on Sabse Bada Khiladi Season 4. Till we meet again, eat cricket, sleep cricket, and of course, talk about cricket, because cricket is not just a game. It is the game.